stupid situation with my laptop. I've had it happen before, but basically it gets to this point where you it runs out of power because you've been using it, and it won't charge at the pace that you're using the power. So eventually it runs out of battery. I can't believe that's how it works. Although I'm running Windows on it, so probably Apple will deny any any liability. Anyway, what I thought I would do whilst that waits is give you a quick once round my fantastic new pinball shed. Hopefully you can see this, guys. Let me know if you can and if you can hear it. But here we got Indianapolis 500, great game. Monster Bash. Don't need to say, yeah, I've still got the box here, mate. Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars that you've all seen, then Total Nuclear Annihilation, Theatre of Magic, here we go. No Fear, that's got the battery needs, the cable's just come undone, so it loses its battery settings. So I'm going to fix it. Star Trek Next Gen, the Machine Bride of Pinbot, the first pinball machine I ever played when I was I think 16 or 17, many moons ago. Star Trek Day East, I haven't turned it on because it's got a really loud fan, and it's still it just makes a real noise. I need to have a look at it. That's the crate that the game came on, and this is the box that you can see. I got these beautiful neon lights. One first, oh, the stern one's hasn't come on properly. I'll fix that in a sec. The Williams one, and then I've got these cocktail machines: Stargate, Robotron, which is my favourite game of all time, and Defender. These are originals from the 80s. They all work. They're covered in junk because I'm still not finished some of the bits and pieces on this. Here we got Batman 66. Oops, which I nearly forgot one thing on Batman 66, which is this. Yeah, Robotron is an epic game. Just had that sorted out. I've got Ghostbusters here. My other favourite game, Walking Dead. And here, World Poker Tour. And then the other side of the cocktail games are 2-player. And then my wife's gym area is over there. I've got these crazy lights that are linked to the sides. They go, they get lit right on. I don't know if you saw that. And then here, I'm putting a big screen and a couple of TVs. So that when I've got like an event on here, tournament or whatever, people can see what's going on, scoreboard and stuff. And then up here, there should be a huge neon here, but I managed to break it accidentally, which is a bit infuriating. It's a long story. But I turned on the neon. There's a power supply that comes with it. I turned it on. That Batman sound looks awesome. And I've got a colour Run DMD clock, which is superb basically. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I'm very pleased with it. A lot of effort. And I like this. My wife got me this, which I think is quite cool. A lot of effort, and still a lot to do in it. Haven't quite finished off the lights. Got the screens to put up, chairs to sort out, cabling to tidy up. You see a lot of cabling that needs tidying up. No Fear finally woke up. Yeah, it's not bad. It's getting there. I'm kind of half wishing I built a bigger one, but I don't think I would have got away with it from a plan point of view. Some of my space pictures. That's Gene Krantz. He signed that for me. This is signed by the Scott and Mark Kelly, the twins. That's a painting by Alan Bean, the fourth man to walk on the moon. That's a picture of Apollo 4. That's me and the wife with Tom Stafford from Apollo 10. he is a super cool guy. Developed the stealth bomber. Very cool guy. Basically, yeah, I should have tidied up, wife. I know you're right. Look at the mess you've left here in your gym area, though. That's the biggest mess. Right, what are we at on this laptop? If it's at 10%, I'm gonna roll. Okay, we'll give it a few more minutes. What else? Yeah, I've got nice air conditioning, so it's nice and cool here, or warm. I've got all this space to kind of put things up, like I don't know, marquees from arcade games and stuff. Lots of space for toppers as well. It kind of, only got two games on this side with toppers, which makes the rest of it look a bit weird. And on this side, only Batman. The Batman topper is just awesome. You don't often see it, especially with the old Batman logo. Right, let's see if we can get this gig going. Give it a couple of more minutes, then I'll start playing. So let's do a walk round of Total Nuclear Annihilation. So you got these lovely kind of gunmetal grey legs, this beautiful engraved kind of nameplate, and the artwork is just phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. And the finish, I don't know if you can see this, but the corners on this and the edges, even the edge here, see the edge, normally around most machines it's kind of rough. This is like super smooth. Just the build quality is lovely on it. The edge of the door is all smooth. The edge of these, no cutting yourself like on a lot of games. I mean, I'll just try and get the corner of this. You see the corner? I know what it is, but that just looks so perfect compared to other games. You got the siren that comes on different points during the game, and you got the back glass, and it is a proper back glass. You got the scoring things. Actually, the scoring things are a real pain in the ass to stream because they're so bright. Then you've got the screen, then you got the play field here. You got the reactor part of the play field that once you start the first reactor, you got to hit all these tiles. You got the multi-ball part here where you lock balls. Spinner here, I love games with spinners in them, so I'm a big Meteor fan, and having a spinner in a game I really enjoy. You got some targets here, some targets up there in the reactor area. You got this hugely powerful pop bumper. Someone said to me there's a big flipper gap, and I hadn't really noticed it, but I think it is quite big. And then you got the ball save thing where I need to take the cover off, basically. No, Scribble, it isn't a butter cap, because, and to be honest with you, I was tempted to get one of them, but shipping it to the UK, I was just worried that it would get dinged, and if you order one, you've got to go pick it up. But even not having the buttered cab, it just looks phenomenal. I mean, in terms of build quality, I think the other guys could learn a lot from Spooky. I'm very pleased with the game. Definitely need to get speaker lights. I think that, having something that goes with the music would be really cool. I know they're working on that. And then, you get a set of key rings. It's always good to get these little things. From Spooky, Pinball Life one, the artist who did the artwork, and then a Total Nuclear Annihilation, which I actually grabbed a few when I was in Texas. And it is such a well-made game. Even the scorecards are well done. Comes free play on by default, which is good. Just a lovely game. A really, really, really beautiful, basically. Yeah, it's cool. I think I really think that the other guys could learn from this. I mean, I've got this is Attack from Mars next to it, and it's just not quite as good. In my view, it's great. Don't get me wrong, and I love the CGC guys, Doug and all that. But I think these guys are just a slightly step beyond. Little things like all the connectors are soft glued in, etc. So, right, let's get this game going now, because we must have enough, hopefully enough power to get going. Right, give it a couple of seconds till it gets up to 15% and I'm going to go. What I was going to show, I'll show you this Bride of Pinbot only because it's so beautiful. First game I got, it's got new display, new upgraded speakers. The sound on this thing is insane. In fact, really amazing game. All LED'd. I think the playfield's relatively new. I love the helmet on the woman. But when all the speakers behind you, I wish I could open it and show you, but the whole machine was redone by someone. I picked it up relatively cheap. It's got these great purple legs. Probably can't see them, but they're pretty impressive. It's a simple game, but one that's, I think, quite addictive. Put it this way, when I was a kid, I must have put half my my pocket money, as we would call it in the UK, my allowance. Got Star Trek Next Gen. I put the LEDs in this. Picked this up off eBay, believe it or not. Got a real bargain on it, and it's in beautiful condition. I had to lug it across a field, which nearly killed me. No fear, it was another eBay. A lot of people say avoid eBay, but look at these. Look at this. It's beautiful. Cab's almost unmarked. Yeah, it's faded, but it doesn't have any marks on it. Theatre Magic. Again, I got it off eBay. My wife bought me this as a present, and then I put loads of gold stuff on it. Got the backboard. It's got a 3D thing on it. Yeah, I'll show you after one. I love the game. Loads of gold on this. It's covered in crap from my stewing, but got the mods at the back where the tiger saw spins. LEDs in it. It's a great game. I had gold balls in it. Let me say one thing: do not put gold balls in a game. Then we got Medieval Madness. This is a remake. This is a beautiful game. Gold, lovely gold things in it. I got the colour again, 3D Translight, and the topper from Laserific, who did a great job on it. And then Monster Bash. I bought this off a company in Germany without really thinking about it. Gave them the money and then suddenly realised I might have been ripped off, but it turned out beautiful. Absolutely great condition game. Little bit of paint touch up on the top of the cab, but apart from that, it's phenomenal. I need to straighten it actually because it's a bit squint. But an absolutely beautiful game. And then the Indy 500, I got this as a bargain a while ago off eBay. Again, beautiful condition, needed flippers rebuilding. But basically been sat in a garage for 10 years. Indy is a phenomenal game. I'll quickly do these ones over here. Batman 66. I've done a lot of mods to this game. These little sirens. I put the Batmobile and Batboat there. Helicopter. And the Bat parachute van. It's in Bat turn mode. What else to do this? Oh, the speakers, speaker lights. I think that's it. Oh, and the bat, the bat signal at the back. A lot of these things are on the SLE, but I put them on the LE. This beautiful bat, metal bat sign that just came out recently. Before it was a sticker, it looked crap. And then it was signed by the legendary Adam West. Rest in peace, and you got the signature by George and by Lyman, and then George has also signed my Translight. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Turn it off, otherwise that noise will drive me. Ghostbusters, what have I done to this? Oh, the Marshmallow Man moves during certain parts of the game. That's really it. Cliffies. The side stuff here, a couple of stickers there on the side, the airball thing. I love Ghostbusters. It is one of the best games out there. Speaker Lights, of course. Walking Dead, just an awesome game. What we've done to this, a couple of Woodbury sign, colour DMD on this, the LED one, the Ganasso mod for that. You can only see when it's playing, unfortunately. Just an epic game. The side things, and then World Poker Tour. LED all this, and then I put these beautiful mirrors in. They're just awesome. I found them in the US. My wife smuggled them back for me, and she had to carry them back. I've put the speaker lights in there. I've got to put a colour DMD in this one. It's the only game that I have that doesn't have colour DMD in it. Right, now we should be good to go. Sorry about that, folks, but I need to go and hassle Apple. I'm going to jump off this, and then I will see you on the other side. Back soon.